Hello. Each year, it is my pleasure to welcome to Fresno State our distinguished clergy, elected officials, members of the Armenian community, including so many children and Fresno State students. Unfortunately, due to the current circumstances, we are not able to join together with our friends and community. We miss everybody here at Fresno State and look forward to the day when we can gather together as one to honor the Armenian community. I want to especially recognize the honorary consul from the Republic of Armenia, Burj Abkarian, who's joined us today and who 5 years ago joined me in opening this very special monument, the first of its kind at a university campus in the entire United States of America. We are pleased today to recognize the 5-year anniversary of this beautiful Armenian Genocide monument as we solemnly mark the anniversary of the genocide. Fresno State pledges to keep the remembrance alive with this monument. It is a symbol of hope, education, memory, and inspiration, and it demonstrates the university's commitment to human rights and justice. Nearly every day we see students, faculty, staff, and community members visiting the monument to learn about the heartbreaking genocide and about the triumph of the Armenian people around the world and here in Fresno. And Fresno State is, of course, an educational institution, and education is at the core of the Armenian Genocide Monument. This monument informs people about Armenian history and brings awareness to the tragic events of the early 20th century. I urge all of us in our community to become more aware of the history of Armenia and the genocide. When we dedicated this monument on the 100th anniversary of the genocide in 2015, I learned an Armenian phrase that now is part of my own vocabulary when I speak about this beautiful monument, and that is Menk Chank Mornar. We will never forget. And at Fresno State, we will never forget to pause each April 24th to commemorate the anniversary of the Armenian Genocide. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce Professor Barlo Der Murgadichian, who's my colleague and the head of our Armenian Studies program. Thank you.
Today marks the 105th anniversary of the Armenian Genocide and the 5th anniversary of the opening of the Armenian Genocide Monument at Fresno State. 105 years ago, our ancestors fell victim in the first genocide of the modern era. Today, we stand at the Armenian Genocide Monument at Fresno State to honor and remember their sacrifice. 5 years ago, those who lost their lives in the genocide became martyrs in the Armenian Church, and so we now also celebrate their lives. Those who survived built again their families and lives on the shores of foreign countries and in the United States, and by doing so, they made it possible for us to be here today. Their enduring spirit is an example not only of the Armenians, but of the possibilities of the human spirit. This monument on campus is the only such genocide monument on any college campus in the United States, and was built through the efforts of the community and with the support of Fresno State President Dr. Joseph Castro and the leadership of the university, who are here also. This monument stands to commemorate, educate, and inspire for generations to come. Armenian communities throughout the world stand in solidarity today, and while we cannot be physically with each other, we each share the spirit of April 24th. As we live through these extraordinary times, let us be inspired and encouraged by those who have gone before us. I'd like to introduce my colleague, Debbie Adishan Aystone, Vice President for Administration at Fresno State.
Thank you, Barlow. It's hard to believe it was just 5 years ago when we were all together and there was over 4,000 people here celebrating the dedication of this beautiful monument. It was an honor to work so closely with the Genocide Monument Committee on this project and all of the donors and the support from our Armenian community who made this project happen. If it weren't for the leadership through our Armenian Studies program and our Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities and our president, Dr. Castro, who understood the importance that the Armenian Genocide and the recognition of this monument to our Armenian community, how special it means to all of us. Having family members that came through the genocide, some survived, some did not, and having that history, and to have this monument on our campus, it's so heartfelt. We watch our campus community walk by this monument every day, and they take notice, they take care. They're learning about what our ancestors had to deal with and endure to make a better life for their families and to get to the United States. And our Armenian community is so strong here in the Central Valley, and we are so fortunate. And although today is not the same as we have been used to and not having everyone gathering together, it's so important that we still take this time to reflect on the history of the genocide, and that, as President Castro said, we will not forget. We will never forget. And now at this time, we will place some flowers in the center, and I hope you can get some good images of that beautiful wreath commemorating the 105th anniversary. I'd like to join in recognizing our martyrs.